Hello, folks. It's Real Honesty with John Ritland. I'm John Ritland. This is a Bound for Glory 2016 review. Oh, dear. Well, first off, I want to emphasize, I watched TNA for a number of years, all the way until last year regularly. Had to stop because I just couldn't take it anymore. One, I couldn't take Josh Matthews on commentary. He was horrible tonight. And also, I wanted to see, because all the speculation kept happening, TNA may be sold, may not be sold. Somebody funded it, a third party, we don't know. Figured there would be an announcement at the end of the pay-per-view or something, but we'll get to that. There was no announcement, by the way, just no spoilers. But there was no announcement. I guess Dixie's maybe going to announce it on Twitter later. Who knows? I'll maybe do a show about that tomorrow. But we have Matt Hardy with a storybook intro. Well, I think they spent most of the budget on the anime graphics.
I'm ashamed of these graphics.
I mean, they were anime graphics. Look, the anime graphics were fine. Matt has invested himself in his character. I give him credit for doing something different. It's hard to come up with something different in wrestling that really hasn't been done. Though the South African accent is weird. But whatever. Okay, isn't it? It was a different intro. I'll give him credit for that. I'm trying. I'm trying really hard. I will admit,
We're really pushing the positivity here
but the doctor said I was clean. I shouldn't have to push the positivity. So, okay. Trevor Lee, who, and look, I have all due respect to Trevor Lee. He moved fine. The guy looked like he could have been a jobber in the 1980s, and that's a good thing because the guy looked like he could have been a journeyman that would have done pretty well. Just his physique and his look. He faced DJZ, who apparently is Daft Punk influence. I mean, because that's exactly what he looked like. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. Zima Ion, DJZ, whatever you want to call him, very good talent. Very nice guy from what I've seen in interviews. The match was added last minute. It was originally DJZ versus Eddie Edwards. That got switched. Match got taken out completely, and then they decided to put this match on. It had good spots. The crowd was dead. I was very, very, Orlando, I'm ashamed of you. I don't care if you're theme park patrons and you cutting a baby carrot. What are you doing? I'm very ashamed of you guys. I don't care if you're theme park patrons, whatever. The fact that you guys couldn't even give these talents throughout most of the match or throughout most of the night any respect outside of a few pops. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Maybe if you guys weren't that familiar with the product, then why were you there? I mean, seriously.
Free tickets.
That's true. But some of these guys in these matches, especially in one of the matches, were literally killing themselves for your guys' entertainment. And you don't care. And you could barely pop. Now, to be fair, we were kind of meh about some matches. But anyway, the exhibition match was fine for what it was, but the division has been so gutted for so many years. I don't know. As casual MMA or casual TNA viewers, what do you think?
I was zoning out.
She was zoning. Okay, Kyle.
I actually liked the exhibition, that particular match. It was one of the best matches of the night, in my opinion.
It had some good spots. I mean, it picked up better near the end. So I'll give the guys credit for trying to work a good match. And Trevor Lee hit a pretty good dive to the outside, especially for a guy that big.
It was bad they did a jump shot for like 30 seconds.
Yes, the Trevor Lee Buffalo shot, because we all needed that. Mackenzie Miller, my God, she looks great.
I think that shot was more for Dixie, though.
Mackenzie Miller?
No, the Buffalo shot.
Oh, okay. But anyway, so Drew, unfortunately, was taken out of the match, Drew Galloway, because of an injury on an indie show, I believe. And it's a shame, given how...
Indie shows?
No, another indie show, indie promotion.
Oh.
An indie promotion.
Even smaller than Dixie.
Wow, Kyle, that sounds. I'm gonna start losing my voice here, by the way. But anyway, so I figured Drew would interfere in a match. He didn't. I guess he wasn't medically cleared. Okay, good, because I didn't want him to get injured further. Number 2, 10-man gauntlet bound for gold, where you get a future title shot if the company's still around.
You lied to them.
Now, to be fair, there are rumored to be some tapings taking place that maybe this will be enough. I don't know how many tapings it got. But anyway, Jesse Goddard's of the Bromans, Rockstar Spud, Braxton Stutter. I mean, Braxton Sutter, fine talent. Eli Drake, who ended up winning the whole damn thing. Robbie E. Woo. Baron Dax, who was Marcus Louis in NXT. Pretty cool guy. Grado. God, Grado. Why is Grado popular? I mean, I guess he's popular in the UK, and I guess he's got some fans here. He doesn't strike me as a bad guy. I've heard interviews with him, fine, whatever, but I didn't care for him. Bastille Baraka, that's former Sylvester LaForte from NXT. He's also done pretty well. They were the Tribunal. They're a good team. Tyrus, glad to see Tyrus. One of the few good talents in this match. Shira, look, Shira, you're an idiot. You can't wrestle. Get the hell out of here. Seriously, why Dixie gets wet over this guy, I don't know. It is frightening. Because he's not any good. Sure, the India market might be something they want to delve into.
Same reason Vince gets wet over Eva.
Sure, why not? He would actually get hard over Eva. You flip-flop that. But look, 10-man gauntlet.
Who says he can get hard anymore?
Viagra. What do you think of 10-man?
It was good.
It wasn't bad. I mean, Jesse Garr seemed to be
It's
fighting.
not the worst match I've seen.
No, Jesse Garr seemed to be fighting through an injury. Kyle.
It was meh.
Yeah, I mean, I agree because the vast majority of people, even if you're a TNA fan, a lot of them. What the hell? Can I just put that down? The vast majority of people really don't care.
Stop, Kyle.
And that's sad because TNA has a good glut of young talent. The problem is a lot of the names aren't as well known. They need to be built up better. Number 3, Mike Bennett versus Moose. They had an alliance. This is a match to blow it off. It was not very good. It was not because, look, Moose is very agile for a big guy. Mike Bennett's a very good wrestler. There is a cell phone ringing somewhere. But anyway, don't answer it right now, by the way. We're on a show. But anyway, so they had it's nice that they had the Miami Dolphins as part of Moose's entrance. I mean, I don't know though, they might have not been the Miami Dolphins.
They were not.
No, you know why? You know why? Because they were actually standing up instead of kneeling like cowards.
All serious though, that was really cool for the what was it, the West Orange High School?
I mean, they were orange. I will give them that much.
Yeah, it was like something orange high.
By the way, the reason I said that about the Miami Dolphins because they did it on 9/11. They kneeled on 9/11. That's disrespect right there. That much I'll say. But anything about the protest, good for them. But not on 9/11. Mike Bennett, look, this probably had the most build because you knew it was coming from the moment the Moose joined up with Mike Bennett a few months ago. But Moose won. It was fairly underwhelming, honestly. Moose got a pretty good pop from the crowd, what little of the crowd cared. But what do you think?
I thought it was a good match.
Okay, Kyle?
It was.
Did you just drop your phone on the
He
floor?
I
said
dropped
my
her
phone.
phone.
Oh, okay.
Which makes it worse.
Anyway.
It was an okay match.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the same thing. I mean, my thing is it was sloppy in spots. So,
there was no timing to it, really.
There wasn't. See, that's the problem with this with the pay-per-view. It wasn't that the talents didn't try. It just there seemed to be no flow. It was like literally they threw this pay-per-view together, which to be fair, they were not sure. God, what the hell are you doing? Anyway, but to be fair, it was literally thrown together because they weren't sure. I can see what you're doing, Kyle. I can see the camera. They literally threw the funding together through a third party and everything. Like what? The last, I think, on Friday.
Probably.
So
I just think they don't have writers. They got Dixie throwing ideas out there and have everybody participate.
okay, you're a filthy liar. Dixie's not capable of forming a thought. So at least a thought that works.
Everybody sit in a little study
got
group
a-
and throw ideas together.
Sit in a little sound stage. Anyway, so Eddie Edwards versus Aaron Rex. Eddie Edwards replacing Drew Galloway. The Grand Championship Finals. Okay, look, nothing wrong with introducing a new championship. The Grand Championship, I like the design. I think it's better than the King of the Mountain title, TV title, that stuff they had before. Why 3 5-minute rounds? You're not MMA. Stop. It was sloppy. Now,
Slow.
and that's the thing. They had given this just 15 minutes of just a standard match. It would have been very, very good.
Yes.
But the breaks interrupted the flow. I did not care for it. I mean, it's just the efforts of Eddie Edwards and Aaron Rex were not a problem. I mean, Aaron Rex styles, I guess
They
we should
threw
call
out
them.
a lot of effort on this.
They did, and I will give them credit for that. But the pacing was just off. It just was off because of the 3 5-minute rounds. Exactly. I'll agree, Cassie. But anyway, what do you think?
That said it all.
Kyle?
I thought it was good. Well, it was well wrestled, but
Yeah.
the flow was not there.
The best part of the whole thing, though, pay your light bill.
I know.
That was great.
My God.
Now look, that could have been a universal glitch. It may have not been TNA.
They might have popped a few.
They might have. They might have popped a cherry.
But the
I don't know.
spotlights were still on.
Well, that's why I said
They run an
few.
emergency power.
Also, the fact that they had 1 or 3 judges during the match.
They had 1 there, and then I think 2 by the
I
announcers.
still think they had one
But the
judge and 3
literally
personalities.
announcer said we'll go to the judge.
Yeah.
The judges.
It's like, it seemed like nobody knew what was going on, which is really
The
sad.
graphic for their scoring never changed.
You know what the sad thing is? Because it spoiled the fact that Aaron Rex, was a champion. If you notice that.
Yeah.
It spoiled the fact that he was announced as a champ, or he was a champion before he was announced.
Yeah, that
The
too.
pay your light bill champ was tremendous. Okay, Gail Kim Hall of Fame thing. One of the few bright spots of the night. Hemi introduced her. Hemi still looked great. Terrence Terrell came out, one of Gail Kim's best rivals. It was nice that but one thing I want to point out though, they had Kong come in. That was really cool. I don't know why Kong redesigned her hair, but why'd they have the dubbed in?
She got thinner too.
She did. She did lose some weight. Why'd they dub in the crowd noise? Why? I mean, it was
It
obvious.
doesn't make sense.
It was
It's the
obvious.
crowd
The
not
crowd
cheering.
was not reacting.
I mean, look, WWE's dubbed in crowd noise for Roman Reigns and a lot of people for a lot of years. I am not denying that. TNA should have not done this.
Are you trying to make
It was
us
such
believe
a
that the
small
crowd
venue.
behind the camera was more enthusiastic?
No,
than the
they
crowd
weren't.
in front of the camera?
They weren't.
The crowd was so small, you could
Yeah.
see everyone from the front row to the back row, and there was nobody.
I mean, that's the thing is, I'm actually wondering if that whole thing that whole area was sold out. I don't know. I haven't seen pics of it. But I can't imagine there was more than, maybe 700 people in that place?
Yeah, they did
Maybe?
some of the aerial shots. You
Yeah.
could see large parts of the surrounding just empty.
Yeah, you could,
The
which
standing only room was empty.
I don't know if that was production stuff that they had hidden there. I don't know.
Oh, no, I saw people
But-
walking through those spaces.
Oh, okay, well then
Like
obviously they were
fans.
seats.
Well,
that's
there
bad.
was standing room.
That was
They didn't
bad.
have
That-
seats.
That was bad. I mean, that's a universal design flaw as much as it's a TNA
And you know,
issue.
they, like you said, just had cardboard standees for most of the
I
bands.
that was Dixie. Actually, you're confusing that. But Dixie got massive boos. That was ridiculous. Dixie Carter. Dixie sell the damn cup. Sell it to Billy. I'm not saying Billy can run it forever, but sell it to Billy. He at least seems to know what he's doing in wrestling. Gail, she deserves it. Good video package, good speech, more dubbed in crowd noise, despite the fact Gail Kim deserved this.
Yeah.
She name dropped Fit Finley, Trish, Molly Holly.
I wonder how many of those people were actually fans and how many were just
We get it.
tourists.
No, that's the thing. You're right. I mean, but that's a lot of Universal Studios' problem. Anyway, so you have the Hardys doing a piano entrance. Rebby playing the same theme that you heard before. It's almost like they dubbed that in because Rebby Hardy has no talent. She doesn't. Jeff can't sing. Jeff, you cannot sing. Like I can't talk right now. Jeff, you cannot sing. So the Hardys with Rebby versus the Decay with Rosemary. The Great War. Well, it was a thing. The delete chants were over. The Hardys are clearly over. Marilyn Manson providing a nice theme for the Decay, and the Hardys are one of the few, or a few of the things, good things that TNA has done. All right.
Yes.
So now, maybe that's all I needed. Anyway, for now, we go to the fact they start in the arena. And then they go outside for obvious stuff that was filmed earlier.
Potentially weeks before.
I mean, a few days before well, actually, it might have been a couple of weeks because they had funding issues. Here's my thing. Why didn't you just, how many times did we say this? Why didn't you start outside with all this stuff and go inside for the spot?
Instead of
It
doing
would
a
have
stupid
been
piano
believable.
spot,
Yeah.
have the outside first.
Yeah, you didn't need Rebby to do the piano thing. Because
Do the outside thing, just
I mean, I guess, because here's my thing. You didn't need Rebby to be attacked earlier. You could have had Rosemary attack her during the piano spot. But then it still would have been lame because you would have still been starting in the arena. That's my only thing. I will give credit where credit is due. They pulled out a lot of weapons. They tried to be inventive. They were just trying to have fun. And I will give them credit. They had fun. It looked like everybody had fun. You had fireballs in Matt Hardy's hand.
That was interesting.
You had Jeff Hardy smashing pumpkins because Billy Corgan. Willow made an appearance. Vanguard won. I mean, he was droning on and on and on. The Lake of
money shot.
Yes, the money shot where he hit Rosemary in the face. The Lake of Reincarnation in an old recycling bin.
because we can't afford
I mean,
it.
really.
That was bad.
That was 1980s horror bad. I like how Jeff missed Crazy Steve on that double table spot.
Yeah, he got him with his foot. That's
He got him with his foot. He hit the table just fine. But You know, both Hardys. I mean, they won the match. By the way, did I mention that? Did it matter? No, it didn't matter. It was for the tag titles, by the way. So the Hardys are the tag team champions. So now they're broken tag team champions. What do you guys think? Yeah, I agree.
I was not high enough for this.
No one was high enough. Not even the Hardys were high enough for that.
I need to do some LSD for that shit.
She wants the LSD.
It was just pissing me off more than anything.
It just...
It was trying to figure out the placement.
It's like, look, to be fair, Final Deletion and Delete or Decay were just meant to be fun and whatever and this kind of stuff. Okay, good. But
it's like you saw them sweating outside, then they would cut back to the ring, and they're just fine.
And they're just, it's like, okay, guys.
Makeup inconsistency.
Yeah, Steve's makeup was different, I think, outside than it was in.
Break during this video package.
I think their fans took a coffee break during it because anyway. So okay. Was it fun? Yes, but was it good? No, it was not good. And that you could have put this in WWE and it would have been just as bad because it was sloppy. Now, was it meant to be sloppy? Look, all these guys are beat up, or at least Abyss and the Hardys are at this point. I'll give credit where credit's due. Rosemary took a hell of a powerbomb spot. I can't stand Rebby Hardy. She's annoying as hell. Should not be on TV. And then I was afraid she was going to toss Maxwell out of the way when she was doing the delete chant. Like, don't toss your child. Good God. Gail Kim versus Maria. Well, that happened.
That was a thing.
I mean, boy, you know, we knew the Gail was going to win.
Yeah.
The problem is they didn't limp. They walked like Oscar Pistorius without his blade legs to get to the finish. I mean, that was just bad. You had Allie out there looking cute and everything in the whole weird, stupid spot. And, of course, God, if only Chris is here. I can count the potato. But anyway, Josh Matthews at one point. BFG, or Valor Glory is trending worldwide. You liar. You sack of crap.
This is not WWE.
It's not even, look, it's not even Ring of Honor when Ring of Honor could trend worldwide. And TNA used to trend worldwide. Oh, anyway, by the way.
If you are trending, it's people talking about how much it sucks.
Which is sad because there are TNA fans that support the company. By the way, I bought the pay-per-view, so I'll rant as much as I want. I didn't illegally stream it. There are a lot of people. Kyle, turn the thing back in. It's like, okay. Anyway, but I worry about audio issues. But anyway, I bought the pay-per-view. I am willing to bet, now, not all, but some TNA fans streamed it anyway. Now, to be fair, if you didn't have the money, that's fine. But don't complain if somebody actually bought the pay-per-view. They can rant if they want.
Yeah, why'd you put us through 3 hours?
I am so sorry about that. I mean, look.
No, 3.5.
It was 3.5. Yeah, the half hour. They couldn't afford a pre-show, so they played the same 3-match recap thing for a while. But anyway, so you had Gail win. That was nice. Maria's not a very good wrestler anyway.
6-time champ, I guess.
It's okay.
Like a Poison Ivy ripoff.
Gail Kim?
No, Maria.
No, Gail Kim won the match. Anyway, I mean, I would like to rip something off of Maria, but anyway. Of course, Mike Bennett is like, I'm going to shut this company down. Oh, I think Dixie did that plenty right there for you, Mike.
But then, Cody.
And then Cody. Oh, just Cody.
He said shut the show down, didn't he?
Yeah, he said he's going to shut down the pay-per-view.
Really? Okay, whatever.
Shut the show down.
Okay.
Not the company.
No, he's talking about the company too, but whatever.
I mean, you can shut the company down. Anyway, Cody, huge pop. That was nice. Him and Brandy, a former WWE, ring announcer, Eden, got in the ring, had some fun exchanges. Looks like
surprised to see her wrestling.
You gotta look at her on Twitter. She got some video on there of her doing. Yeah, got some video. Yeah, because I know what I'm talking about. I can't English. She knows she actually knows her way around the ring. Anyway, huge pop. Looks like we're gonna get that in a future feud on taping. If they have tapings, if they just have a couple tapings, please at least have that match. Cody's only working short term with them. So anyway, EC3 versus Lashley. Well, spear during the intro. EC3 got a huge pop in the beginning. And everything was pretty much the only one that got any pop. He took a beating. Matthews is horrid on commentary. Can't talk. EC3 got the crowd back into it, who was dead a lot when Lashley was on the offense. Huge spear at the end. 1, 2, 3. Lashley wins. Looked like he knocked himself loopy. No big announcement. More dubbed in audio. It's horrible. Lashley looked like he got knocked loopy. Hope he's not too injured. Or injured at all. And he just got a stinger. But anyway, why was there no big announcement? You had 5 minutes. Come out. We sold the company to, or maybe like somebody said on Twitter, Dixie got her parents' company, Panda Energy, to funded for this. They needed $600,000 for this pay-per-view. God knows where it went. And then to fund tapings. So, okay. Hopefully there's a sale. I want Billy Corgan to buy it. I want to see if the brand can be reborn. But I think Vince is going to buy it. I think he will. But anyway, that's a story for another day.
Pretty sure Vince has the buying power to do that if he wanted to.
But Billy's also worth a lot of money too if you wanted to invest some in it. It depends on what Vince is willing to spend.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's our review. That is my voice going out. Do you agree? Do you disagree?
No.
If you're a TNA fanboy and fangirl, guess what? I hope you enjoyed the pay-per-view. You don't like my review?
You just submitted to his viewing
Yeah.
numbers.
Why don't you do your own review? People might actually watch it if they're TNA fans. I hope the company succeeds. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritland. I'm John Ritland. Like, comment, subscribe. Twitter links in the description. See ya.
You all suck.
Bye.